Welcome to the Dearborn Heights Library. We're going to do some palm trees today in acrylic. I have 11 by 14 canvas and my acrylic paints all laid out. So let's get started painting. I have all my paints laid out on my palette. I have burnt umber, sap green, titanium white, gumbacher red, ultramarine blue, medium cadmium yellow, and alizarin crimson. Let's get started. I do have a bottle of gesso, which I am gonna cover the top of the canvas with. And I just use a big brush and just sort of cover the top of the canvas. Oh, let's come slightly more than halfway. Now I'm going to take some ultramarine blue just on the top corner. And I'm going to start little X strokes underneath there. Pick up a little more color. Darken the corners. And then I'm going to work my way down a little bit. And then just sort of get up underneath here. Go across. All right. I'm going to take on the opposite corner of the brush of the blue just a little bit of the alizarin. I'm just going to bring some right down here and right in the center. Bring it up into the blue a little bit. Still doing those X strokes. Now, on the same side as the red, I'm going to pick up a little bit of the yellow. You can see I'm just, and then right here, I'm going to put that in right there. You don't want the yellow going too far up into the blue, otherwise you're going to get a green sky. So, I'm going to bring a little bit of that blue down. It's getting a little dry. I'm just going to tap the water slightly. Just off here. Okay, I'm going to clean my brush. And I've got lots of paper towels here. I can dry that off. Then with a clean brush, I'm going to start with the yellow right in here and kind of work my way out. And then once I get into the blue, I don't want to get back into the yellow. And then just sort of go across. Okay. I'm now going to pick up my flat brush here. It's just nice and flat here. I'm going to start off with some of the titanium white. This is a real thick white. And kind of push up. Just scumble in some clouds. Work my way up. Same thing on the other side. Just kind of circular motions. And then scumble out the bottom so it just sort of fades out. Let's try that again. I'm going to do one down here below. You want those white tops. Oops, I got a hair on my brush here. Just get rid of that. Let's add another one here. And then you just sort of scumble the bottom out a little bit. I'm going to add just a touch, same dirty brush, just a touch of the alizarin. Pull that out, a little more white. And then I'm going to bring some of these little stringy clouds right down through that yellow area. Let's add just a touch of the blue, just to get a little more lavender color. There, I like that better. There. So we got our clouds in there. If you like, you could take your finger, touch a little of that white, kind of give it a little circle there, almost like there's a sun sitting back there. Okay. Now just kind of gently lift all that up, go across. We have our nice sky. We're going to go back to the gesso. That's the real loose, runny white. We're going to start. I want a line across here, but I want it nice and straight. And we're going to cover this all the way right to the bottom of the canvas. Like I said, we want a nice straight line right along the horizon. I'm going to pick up some of that yellow. Just kind of right in the middle. And I'm going to pick up a touch of the alizarin crimson. I can see her just picking it up, same corner. And above that, I'm going to wash that brush real quick. Dry it off real good. Then just sort of 1 minute, sort of up to the horizon. And the more you go across, the more it fades in till you get it to where you want it. Now I'm going to take that ultramarine blue, both sides of the brush, going to load. I'm going to start at the bottom, right across. And you want that water straight across. I'm going to pick up a little more of the blue. And here I'm just going to kind of bring it in a little bit. Same thing on this side. I don't want to lose my nice bright yellows. And then I'm going to kind of just bring some string in there. There you go. Pick up a little more of that blue, that horizon. I want a straight line straight across. Once you get that line, you can put tape across there for a straight line and then pull it off and follow it. And we're just gonna blend that all in. Okay, and clean that brush again. Now I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to pull a little bit of the brown, some of the blue, and a little bit of the crimson. Cut across. On this side, I'm just going to do a few out here. Just a little bit more, and I'm going to do just another little hill here. I'll wipe my knife off. I have a smaller 1-inch brush. I'm going to pull from the top down. And pull a little bit into the water. Add a little more green to that. Just, there wasn't much there. And some of the white doesn't matter which. I'm gonna pull some color down. Now don't forget the light's coming from this way because here's the sun. So now I want a little lighter. Keep lightening that up. Maybe a little yellow to that mix. So pull that down. And pull a little bit into the water. And then gently go across. I'm going to take some white, titanium white. I'm going to pull it out. Just pull it flat, cut across it. We're going to do a little water line here. So we've got some nice little hills back there. And pull that out a little bit. I'm going to take some white, just plain white, just flat. Make sure that brush comes to a point. And then I'm just going to sort of back and forth. Almost looks like waves coming out. Bring it right down. And most of the light you want through the center, because that's where the sun is. That's where you're going to see it. So, as you can see, it keeps coming down. Okay. Down here, you know what? I think I'm going to pick up a little bit of that brown, just on the brush. I go into a little bit of the white gesso. Down here, I'm going to pull some sand. Let's take this off. Sometimes it's easier to bring it up here. I don't want to lose all the blue. Just bringing that straight down and then across. In here, you can sort of just smooth it in a little bit. So we sort of got a water line. I'm going to take some of the white. And you can lift up your canvas and hold it at different angles. And I'm going to sort of bring a water line. I had some green on there still. That won't hurt anything. Let's try that again with some white. Clean my big brush. I'm gonna pull a little bit of that down and go across. And up here, with my smaller brush, I'm gonna pick up a little blue, some white, just some blue, some white, and sort of mush that together a little bit so that it goes back into the ocean. My flat brush again, some of the white, bringing some of the waves down here, crashing in. Just a rocking motion. Okay. Up to here. Let's put a few more right through that center. And as they go back, they sort of get a little smaller. In fact, you can use your twiggy brush to put some little ones back here. There we go. Okay, my 1-in brush, I'm gonna pick up some of the browns. And over here, I'm gonna put some land. It's almost like a big sand dune. And just pull that down. You can go across on the bottom because you got water on the sand. Then with this brush, I'm gonna load both sides with brown. I'm gonna put a palm tree in. Start up here, skinny, push harder as you come down. Let's do another one. Pick up that same brown. We're gonna put one here. Let's do a smaller one. Some green. At the bottom, I'm gonna add some grasses. Just pull up, and you can tap a little bit down it. Now, top, take green. We're going to sort of put in where the palms are. They fan out. Add a little water, get that nice and sort of gives you a pattern to where your palms come out. Let's try this one. Okay, let's clean our brush. And we're going to find our fan brush. Get that wet. Load it with the green. You can even pick up a little yellow on one side. See, like that, green on one side, yellow. And pull. If it isn't flowing, add a little water to it. Pick up some more of that green, more of that yellow. Let's do another one. These you can actually do both sides. And you see how it's not flowing as well. I add a little water. All of a sudden, boom, boom. Let's get a little one here. Okay, same thing with the other one. Green on one side, pick up a little bit of yellow. And if you want, you can even pick up a little more. Add a little white to it. In some of these places, we're not going to do it all over. Just hit and miss somewhere. Just when we add it, where we want to add a little more highlight. Let's add a little bit here. It could stand out. Here we go. We can take our knife, take a little bit of the white, add it to the brown, pull some up. You can even add some little bit of highlight. Just touch and pull. Pull off what you want. If it gets too light, you can go back in some of the dark browns. Right here, we'll add a little more dark. Okay. Down here, I'm going to take some white. And I'm going to literally draw a sort of water line where it's coming in. And I can take my brush, just pull down a little bit, doesn't matter. We're gonna wet some, get some green, a little bit of yellow. Get it nice and wet, nice and soupy. We're gonna pull up some, just little seagrass. You can even pick up a little bit of the brown and yellow. You can pull up just for a different color. Let's go back on. I'm going to add a little, bring that out a little more. Okay. I'm going to take some of those dark colors, some of the alizarin, some of the blues. Just get a nice dark color. Get it nice and wet. Come up here. Oh, let's see. There's a couple birds here. There's one, two. There's a third one coming in. Let's go and get some of that red. I think it's time to sign it. I think we got another finished painting.